To get more details, but again, newsworthy because of the number of students out there. We'll have a full update for you at noon. Melissa.
Some people may be thinking about investing in a nice Valentine gift for their special someone, but what kind of gift should you give? My next guest says it all depends on the length of time you've already invested in that relationship. She's Lizzie Post. You may know her famous great-grandmother, etiquette maven Emily Post. Good morning to you, Lizzie, and what an honor to have you here with us today.
Thank you so much.
So you obviously must know your etiquette very well, having someone so amazing to follow in the footsteps.
I sure hope so.
I remember long before I was married how hard it is when you are first in a relationship, because you don't know, you want to let them know that you think they're special, but you don't want to go too far, but you want to do enough. So
exactly.
How do you figure that out?
It's really about how long you've been with the person and how you feel. You know, romance, you can't put a time stamp on it. Some people are going to fall in love the moment they lock eyes, and others, you know, 6 months is still very new. So you want to think about who it is that you're in a relationship with and what feels good for you. So it might be that for only 3 months you want to have a great experience, you know, go to a game, go to a show or something like that. And something like, you know, a diamond necklace is going to be more appropriate for a year, 2 years, 3 years into the relationship.
Oh, that definitely makes sense. And then what about, you know, you're giving them a card. How are you, you know, you need to probably be careful in the first and not tell them through the card how much I love and adore you. You might kind of scare them off, I would think.
If it's a young relationship, you're exactly right. You want to be a little gentle, especially in the really young relationships where it might even be your first date on Valentine's Day. That's a time where you really want to ask, you know, would you like to go out on Valentine's Day? It can give the person a chance to back off a little bit if they're not as keen on it.
Oh, sure. I mean, that makes, I think, a huge difference. Now, let's talk about when you actually give the gift and how you should act, because sometimes when I give a gift, sometimes it can hurt your feelings a little bit if they're just like, and just set it aside.
No, that's exactly it. You really want to embrace the nature in which the gift is given, which is, you know, someone took the time to think of you and think about what you might like, and it's really important then to make sure that you react with a big smile and thank you so much. If you don't have a gift for them, don't focus on that and say, oh my gosh, I feel so bad, I don't have anything, or oh, it's in the car, I forgot to bring it in. No, you want to focus on the gift that they're giving to you.
And then, I mean, at the same time, when you said you can't, if you forgot to give them something, or, you know, it just didn't, you had never planned to do it, not just that you forgot it, do you need to get something the next day or that night, or is that obvious it's a second
I think it's probably obvious that it's an afterthought, so you want to think now, because Valentine's Day is a week from now. You want to start thinking now and planning, and if you need a little bit of help, you know, the American Express Platinum Concierge Service, these folks are ready to help you with gift-giving ideas, whether it's planning a great experience or whether it's finding that perfect gift for the length of relationship you have.
Something else that you always, my friends will ask me about is, how do you know if you're supposed to write them a thank you card afterwards?
Oh, you always write a thank you card. The one time you get out of it is if the gift is given in person. You know, Valentine's Day, we don't just have to give to our significant others. We can do gifts for our family, our moms who have done so much and given us so much love over the years. You know, really think about all the people that you love and want to give to on Valentine's Day.
So just make sure your bases are covered, and like you
got
said,
it,
you're
girl.
going to think of it in advance. We have a week to figure it out.
We do. We have a week. We got plenty of time.
Now, well, we appreciate talking to you, Lizzie. Thanks for being here this morning. Great information, and now we're going to be ready for V-Day.
Yes, I sure hope so.
Okay. Now that we have the etiquette questions answered, we're going to provide some gift ideas next, some that sparkle and others that bloom.